Today we're going to talk a little bit about it's the law of attraction, kind of going back a little bit to the basics. And if you're new to this, it'll give you a little better idea of how the law of attraction works. I'm just going to read a couple paragraphs out of the book, The Law of Attraction by Esther and Jerry Hicks. Here's the book. Very good book to have in your library of awesome books. And, working with the law of attraction, we really are attracting what we're thinking about, no matter if it's good or bad. So it's paying attention to the things that you want and to feeling good. And then you're attracting more of that. And when negative ideas or thoughts come up, good morning, Jen, just, acknowledging them, but not dwelling on them. When we dwell on it, that's when we start attracting. So we want to always think about and feel about the things that we desire and the way we want our life to go, what we want in our life, instead of the lack of it. And that's another thing, focusing on lack is creating more lack. So when you are, for instance, wanting a new car or something like that, or anything, focusing on the lack of it is creating more of that. So instead, you want to appreciate the car you have at the moment, or whatever it is that you have now, appreciating that and focusing on something better or what you want instead of the lack of it, if that makes sense. So when I read this, I think it'll make a little bit more sense to you, and it'll help simplify it, because it really is simple and easy to do once you get in the flow of it. So I'll read this, and then we'll do some awesome freedom release method. Okay, so because the law of attraction is responding to the thoughts that you hold at all times, it is accurate to say that you are creating your own reality. Everything that you experience is attracted to you because the law of attraction is responding to the thoughts that you are offering. Whether you are remembering something from the past, observing something in your present, or imagining something about your future, the thought that you are focused upon in your powerful now has activated a vibration within you, and the law of attraction is responding to it now. So that paragraph there is so important to remember. It says whether you're observing the present or imagining something in the future or focusing on the past, that's what you're creating. So, if there are things in your past that aren't wanted, that you didn't particularly like or care for when it happened, don't focus on those things, because then you're creating more of that, more of those feelings, more of that scenario. That's why sometimes we recreate the same relationships we've always had, or the same people that we work with that aren't ideal for us to work with. There's always any new job you go to, there's always that one person. Well, if you're always thinking that there's going to be that one person, there always will be. So, wherever you go, there you are. And that's what you're creating, is what you're thinking about. So good morning, Bridget, and hi, Dave. So I'll read on here a little farther. People often explain, in the midst of unwanted things occurring in their experience, that they are certain they did not create such a thing. I wouldn't have done this unwanted thing to myself, they explain. And while we know that you did not deliberately bring this unwanted thing into your experience, you must still we must still explain that only you could have caused it, for no one else has the power to attract what comes to you but you. By focusing upon this unwanted thing or the essence of it, you have created it by default. Because you did not understand the laws of the universe or the rules of the game, so to speak. You have invited unwanted things into your experience through your attention to them. To better understand the law of attraction, see yourself as a magnet, attracting unto you the essence of that which you are thinking and feeling. And so if you are feeling fat, you cannot attract thin. If you are feeling poor, you cannot attract prosperity, and so on. It defies the law. So, really simple, but really powerful. So remember to think about the things that you want. Think and feel about. Feeling about it is really, really important. Get into those feelings of the things that you want to have or the way you want to be. You know, be that, feel that, daydream about that. That is what helps attract that. It's so fun, and daydreaming can be so fun. I remember, in grade school and even high school, daydreaming out the window. I was always a dreamer, and I was attracting those things a lot of times that I was dreaming about without even realizing it. But now, when you know this law and you know that you can do that, you can attract the things that you are desiring most and thinking about most and feeling about most. Life is amazing for you. So play with it. Don't make it serious. Play with it, have fun, and attract what you want. So let's do a little freedom release method. If you haven't done it before with me or with anyone in Best Life, it's just a simple breathing method. You breathe in, hold your breath. I'll say a statement. You think it in your own words, in your own thoughts, your own voice, and then you blow that breath out. And you make an effort to really blow it away from you. And that's just releasing those unwanted feelings or unwanted beliefs that you may have had for a long time, and they don't line up with you anymore. They don't really feel good. So we want to release those and allow some better feelings, some better beliefs to flow in and to stick with us. We're just retraining our body, our brain, our cellular memory. We're just giving it another path to take so that we can truly attract the life that we've always dreamed about. So, hi Jenny. Yes, play. It's fun. And life is supposed to be fun. We're supposed to enjoy our life and have a blast doing every day. So here we go. Breathe in and hold. I release any resistance with I am focusing on what I desire. Awesome. Breathe in and hold. I release any resistance to I acknowledge and let go of any thoughts of things that I don't want. Oh, and I forgot to mention, when you're doing this, you might yawn, you might sneeze, you might burp, you might cough. Allow those things to happen, because that's really the deep releasing from within. So don't hold those things back. I yawn a lot when I'm doing it. And even when I'm leading them, sometimes if it's a good one for me, I'll yawn too. So just allow that to happen. Okay, breathe in and hold. I release any resistance to I'm choosing the life I want to live. Breathe in and hold. I release any resistance with I'm appreciating what I have. Breathe in and hold. I release any resistance to I know I create my own reality. Good. Breathe in and hold. I release any resistance to when I focus on lack by default, I create that. Breathe in and hold. I release any resistance to when I focus on what I want, I create that. It's so important to remember that we are 100% responsible for what we're creating in our life. Nobody else can create in your life, only you. So when you are creating the things that you don't want, you were probably focusing on something that you didn't want. So, but also when you're creating what you do want, you can take 100% responsibility on that too. So we are amazing beings. We have so much power within us to create the life that we love, a life that we choose. And when you're doing it deliberately and pre-paving that and thinking about it ahead of time, um, it's a lot easier and you have a lot more control in that. We don't want to be out there just free falling. Freedom is awesome, and being free and spontaneous is awesome. But when we are thinking about what we really want and how we want to feel, we are pre-paving that a bit. So we're getting out ahead of that, creating feeling good out ahead of that, and being general in that. We don't want to be so specific because that's when we get hung up on things. Be general about how you want to feel. Like today, universe, show me something beautiful today. Things like that. That's what's going to help you and create the things that are feeling really good. So let's do a few more. Breathe in and hold. I release any resistance to focusing on the past, creates more of that. Breathe in and hold. I release any resistance to I am forward focused in my life. Awesome. Breathe in and hold. I release any resistance to I am always connected to Source, God, the Creator. Whatever you name that superpower that we have, that's with us always, that's within us, around us, everywhere, within all of us. Breathe in and hold. I release any resistance to I am understanding how the law of attraction works. Breathe in and hold. I release any resistance to it's a good day to have a good day. Breathe in and hold. I release any resistance to it feels good to create. And doesn't it feel good to know that you are 100% responsible for what you're creating in your life? And doesn't it feel good to know that you are creating an amazing life for yourself? That you can create the little things, the big things, the in between things, everything that feels good to you. Awesome. Breathe in and hold. I release any resistance to I'm lining up to the frequency of where I want to be in my life. It's just like fine tuning your radio dial, when you are almost on that station that you love and you can't quite get it, and you just tune it in a little better, and then the sound comes through beautifully. That's what we can do with our life. We can just fine tune those feelings, because everything that we want is right there waiting for us. All we have to do is line up with it, and it just comes in. Awesome. Couple more. Breathe in and hold. I release any resistance with I am pivoting to feeling good. I love that word pivot. When we can catch ourselves, when you just start to feel a little down or a little bit on that negative side, you can pivot right away to thinking about what feels good. It doesn't even have to be in that subject that you want to be in. You can, say you stub your toe walking through your bedroom, going to the coffee pot, to get a cup of coffee or whatever in the morning, and you're maybe still half asleep. And you don't focus on that stubbing your toe. Maybe you let out a cuss word or whatever, but then you focus on, oh yeah, I have an awesome cup of coffee waiting for me in the kitchen. I'm going to go towards that. I'm going to feel my way towards that better feeling. And it just becomes automatic after a while when you're living this awesome life. So practice that, and remember that, pivot right away to something that feels better. It doesn't have to be huge. It can be just a little bit better. We don't have to go from here to here. I've talked about that lots of times. We can just go a little bit better. Pretty soon, before you know it, you are up here, and it didn't take long to get there. So, okay, last one. Breathe in and hold. I release any resistance to I am calibrating to joy. Awesome. Doesn't that feel good? Um, my theme for my year this year is joy, effervescent joy, like on my wall behind me. And really, it's been so fun to just focus on joy. Focus on joy. Focus on everything that brings you joy in your life. It doesn't have to be big things. For me, every morning it is an awesome cup of coffee. It's listening to music. It's going for walks, listening to the amazing birds singing outside. There's music everywhere when we listen for it. And just finding joy in the little things in your life, uh, and appreciating all of it. And it makes it so much sweeter when you appreciate it all. Okay, so let's do some fill-ups, fun, and help sink these vibrations in, help them, stick with us throughout the day, throughout our life, and create an awesome day for ourselves. Okay, breathe in and hold. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation because I am now focusing on what I desire. That's right, Dave. Joy is the key. I love that comment. Good. Breathe in and hold. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation because I now acknowledge and let go of the thoughts of the things I don't desire. Breathe in and hold. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation because I'm choosing the life I want to live. Breathe in and hold. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation because I now really appreciate what I have. Breathe in and hold. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation because I know I create my own reality and it's fun to do that. Breathe in and hold. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation because I know when I focus on what I want, that's what I create. Breathe in and hold. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation because I am forward focused in my life. Breathe in and hold. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation because I know I am always connected to Source, to God, to my Creator. Breathe in and hold. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation because today it's a good day to have a good day. Breathe in and hold. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation because it feels so good to create. Breathe in and hold. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation because I know now that I'm lining up to the frequency of where I want to be in my life and what I want to have in my life. Breathe in and hold. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation because I'm always pivoting to feeling good. And last one, breathe in and hold. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation because now I know how to calibrate to effervescent joy. Awesome. I hope that will leave you feeling good and having an awesome rest of your day. You can find us always on Facebook. We have different lives every day. We have free workshops you can attend. Check out all of our Facebook page. We have Pinterest. We are on Instagram, and our website is bestlifecreationsociety.com. And you can find me at inspiredsignals.com and on Facebook and Instagram at Inspired Signals. So check it out, have some fun today, and go create something beautiful. I love you. Thank you for being you. Bye-bye. Have a great day, guys.